Good morning, Soldier Boy here. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection for livestream number 10, as we carry on working towards that elusive platinum. So if you missed yesterday's stream, the plan was to obtain the platinum yesterday, but the feathers that we had to find, I think we needed 100 in the end, took a while, let's say. It took nearly 4 hours just to get all the feathers. So we didn't achieve the platinum yesterday, so today's aim, once again, is to achieve the platinum. There isn't a massive amount, to be honest, we need to do for the platinum. So the stream will finish early if we get it early, but I think some of the things we need to do will take a little bit of time. I think some of them will take a little bit of planning to get correct. So I think we're okay. We're in for a 3.5 hour stream. It may end a little bit early if we get this platinum a little bit early. But the aim is platinum today. That is the aim. I can see there's someone in chat. I actually can't reach out for a second while I'm in the YouTube side, so I'll be with you in a second. Bear with me a second, just while I quickly get the YouTube side done. It'll take me a couple of seconds and I'll catch up with chat. But yeah, we are nearly finished. It is literally one. I think it's about 10 trophies. That's all we need, which isn't that much. We just need to plan a few of them. As I said yesterday, the thing I dislike, I think, about this, I don't mind trophy hunting. Oh, the feathers were frustrating, but the thing that annoyed me yesterday was all the side stuff doesn't count towards anything. Doesn't count for 100% completion. It doesn't count towards anything. So there's no need to do the assassination contracts. There's no need to do the beat up events. They don't go towards anything, which is a bit frustrating. Good morning, Super Columby. How are you? You really hate Assassin's Creed because he's so long. It's actually, well, this is live stream number 10. We spent a whole live stream chasing feathers yesterday, which was frustrating. But other than that, I think the story was quite spread out. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. And the side stuff doesn't actually need doing, which is really weird. Like, collecting all 73 vantage points, you don't need to do it, because it doesn't actually go towards anything. And I know normally we 100% everything, but I'm kind of in two minds. I'm thinking, well, why should we? It doesn't go towards anything. What's the point? Whereas the previous games, you've had to clear everything to get the 100% completion and 100% synchronization. We just don't need to do that this time. Good morning, Keller, how are you? But I was kind of in your camp, Super Columby. I must admit, going into this, I wasn't keen. I've never been a massive Ezio fan. I know a lot of people love him as a character. I've never been that kind of person. I must admit, I've enjoyed playing as him. I think seeing him grow up from this young boy, and obviously seeing his parents taken away from him and things like that, you can see the growth in the character. And I kind of understand why people enjoy playing him and like him so much, but I'm still not quite there, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to tweet at the same time. Two seconds, just tweeting. I don't know why I can't type and talk whenever I tweet. It's ridiculous. Right, I've done that. That's done. I'm going to get on Brotherhood, and yeah, I just did the side mission stuff in crew. So yeah, so in Brotherhood and Revelations, that side stuff becomes part of the 100%, doesn't it? It's weird this didn't. I mean, Ezio Revelation is cool, but not in the earlier games. Yeah, like I say, I understand why people love the character so much. I do. I kind of understand it a lot more now by replaying Assassin's Creed 2. And the growth of the character is good, his story is good, but I'm nowhere near liking him as much as everyone else does, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm still trying to work out who my favourite character is, because they all have different reasons to like them. But yeah, I wouldn't say Ezio is my favourite character, to be honest. But it's the same as Origins. I knew about Bayek from Origins. I played Origins and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't massively into Bayek as a character. But then replaying Origins and doing everything with him, and 100 hours later, I actually do like the character a lot more than I ever did. You know, that's the weird thing. Right, so what do we need to do today? Today we're literally trophy hunting. It is just a case of we need to grab these final trophies for the platinum. That's it. Story's done. It is platinum only. We were aiming to do this yesterday, but the feathers took 4 hours. We basically need 11 trophies. Most of them are simple, to be fair. We completed a few yesterday, on top of the feathers. So we need to do 2 more pieces of Subject 16's video. We need to hide 5 dead bodies in a bale of hay. We need to do this. Now, the bale of hay one, I'm not sure if we need to do that in one bale or just in total. If it's just in total, I'm pretty sure we've done 4. We need to pickpocket as well a few times. So there's quite a bit for us to do. We just need to... the hardest things are going to be stun 4 guards at once by throwing sand. Mainly because I need to remember how to do it. Okay, I've just checked. It looks like the haystacks we've got to put in the same one. Ezio in Revelations. Every is likable except Alexios Cassandra. I liked Alexios, to be fair. Yeah, I liked him. That's about as far as I can go. I didn't mind him as a character. But he's definitely not on the same level as others. You think I'm going to love... To be fair, I really enjoyed playing... And I'm talking a long time ago now. You've got to think I played... originally played... Black Flag years and years ago. And I really enjoyed it. And Edward Kenway as a character is fantastic. But I will say although I think he's a fantastic character... I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of the game. For some reason, there's something about it that I'm not a massive fan of. Right, what do we need to do? Decide what trophy we're hitting first, shall we? We need to do the 5 people in one bale. I want to kind of do the hard things first. Right, first of all, let's see if there's any... few places here that have got the glyphs, because okay, we're missing 1. We've got 2 missing entries as well. That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. Filter all. I need to filter. No, okay, we don't filter. So where's that? Oh, okay, I'm looking at Venice. I don't want to go Venice. We are in Romana. Right, there is 1 missing. We need to go there first, I think. Let's try and get this 13 video done. Now I'm replaying those 2 annoying missions when you got to play Brotherhood, so you got to find out why they're so annoying. Yeah, I must admit, Assassin's Creed 2, I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't... Thanks for the likes, by the way, very much appreciated. I enjoyed the fact that we didn't have to redo missions. There was no optional objectives. We just played naturally, and it worked really well. I'm more annoyed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 kind of annoyed with the optional objectives. So I know we're going to have to go back to that, but the optional objectives are annoying. Okay, so we need to go back to this area to find this glyph. I think we only 2. Well, I'm trying to think where we are, where that is. It's a tower, big church of a tower. If that makes sense. And we are currently not there. I think we're in Forley. Here we are. So we're going to need to go back to Romana. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting. Where's Romana?
You will not get me.
Are we in Romana? Don't do that. I've kind of zoomed out too much. I'm really confused. I know that's easily done. So this is Forley, okay? We go back to database. I'm trying to work out where we need to go. And we need to go to Romana. Oh, we're in the right place then, because it's actually here, isn't it? But I need to find this tower. So where is it? Don't know where the tower is, and we need to find it. See that? I know that where that is. So it's got to be inside Forley, surely. We're looking for a big tower, basically. I don't know. I don't know why I'm confusing myself. We're looking for a big church or a big tower, basically. We do need to pickpocket people. We need to spend money on courtesans. We need to throw coins in the street. We've got loads of little things like that to do. So while we've got a chance, I'll throw a few coins. We'll hire these. Just because we need to do these for trophies, I don't mind doing them as we go. Like the Pied Piper. There we go. Man of the people. Trophy achieved straight away. So that is throw a certain amount of coins around. Easily solved. Right. We're looking for a big tower church place. So, with the trophies, is this? I think that's the church. There is that the church? I think this was. I don't think we found this glyph when we was here because it was on a mission previously. I think that's why we didn't find it. So I'm pretty sure this is the right church. Does look like it's the right church. Admittedly, I don't know how. Do know how we get up there. I should be able to just climb up. So I'm just double checking. You've been pickpocketed. It's just you've been robbed. Catch the pickpocket. I'm not that fussed. We've got plenty of money. I'm not worried about it. Right, let's try and find this glyph, and then once this glyph is done, we can then move on to the next place and concentrate on that. We're looking for a glyph. Ah, I can see the glyph. It is there. So this is one of the two we're missing. We're not missing many of these, but we do need to get them. And falling down probably wasn't what I wanted to do there. Come back. I think the key to completing these two missions is patience. Yeah, I think a lot of the optional objectives you can't get frustrated because they don't work if you get frustrated. And I know that's easier said than done. Right. Oh, come on, we're there. There we go.
The end.
Penultimate cliff.
Almost the end. It happened before. The pieces once part of a whole.
How are things for you then, Super Collar? It's been a while. How you doing? Right, okay, we've unlocked the file for the 4th day. Once worshipped, now ignored. From a distance it watches and waits. Okay. So we're looking for something that watches from a distance. I would suggest. I'm guessing that. Not sure. Possibly. Possibly. I'm kind of guessing. I'm probably miles off on this, to be fair. No. Okay. let's think about this logically then. Once worshipped, now ignored. From a distance it watches and waits. From a distance ignored. Once worshipped, now ignored. From a distance it watches and waits. So I'm thinking gods. Once worshipped, now ignored. I'm thinking gods. So, not that one. Mars, Venus, and Amor. Nazca textile. Once worshipped, now ignored. Yeah, so I'm thinking that one. The Aztec calendar stones. That's the Aztec calendar. So that's once worshipped, now ignored. Yeah, it used to, that was worshipped by the Aztecs, and now obviously we don't follow it. So I'll go along with that one. What do we got here? Apparition of the tree spirit during worship. I think people still believe in tree spirits. The Eastern Gate. I haven't heard of that. So is that now possibly ignored? I'm just trying to think logically. Throne of Charity. We still give to charity. 1,000 Arms and Legs. I'm not sure on that one. Book of the Dead. I don't think that's followed anymore, is it? That's my thinking. And Sistine Chapel ceiling fresco. I don't know. It's between these two, I would have said. Let's try this one. Ah, there we go. Man, I got that right. I surprised myself at that point. I didn't think it was going to be that. Right. There's words here. A container of ashes might one day be thrown from the sky, which could burn the land and boil the oceans. There we go. There's the apple. Oh, ID Earth. It wasn't the apple, it was Earth. Passcode found. So we now have nearly the complete story. It still won't make 100% sense. I kind of know what it means because obviously playing this before, but also on top of that, kind of understand the issue side quite a bit. Right, so in terms of that, we need to think where we need to go next. So my thinking is, we need Venice, because if we go to locations, Venice is missing. It's the last glyph place is in Venice. That's where we need to head. I need to remember where that is. Oldest church in Venice. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, I think we need to travel to Venice. I want to get. I think if we get this trophy done first for all the glyphs, and then from there we can kind of work on the others. I believe I did. I'm trying to think. I know about it. I can't remember if I knew or I read something. But yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I do. Let's put it that way. Great man though. The things he figured out were fantastic. Oh, we need a pickpocket as well. I need to remember to pickpocket. I can't. There we go. We need to pickpocket a certain amount of money whilst we're here. Or whilst we're anywhere, to be fair. Okay. I can't remember how much it is, but there's a trophy for pickpocketing. So I just thought while we're around, let's pickpocket a few people. I can't remember how much it is. We need to pickpocket him properly, so. Okay, we're going to fast forward to Venice. We're going to go and get the last glyph, and then we'll look at trophies again, decide where we're heading next. I don't know where this church is going to be. I think it must be top, surely. We were looking for feathers, so I'm trying to think, is it somewhere we went to recently or a while ago? I'm not sure. But we'll go and have a look at that. You think we're seeing it in Brotherhood? Okay, we'll keep an eye out and see what we think. But yeah, great man though. Right, so we need to find this church. That's what we need to do. I'm not sure where it's going to be, to be fair. Why am I wanted here? I don't know why I'm... Oh, I'm not anymore. Well, I wasn't wanted and now I'm being chased. To be fair, if they want to fight, I want to be near a hay bale, because if I can kill them, I can then stick them in it afterwards. I need 5 of them in it. Come on then, if you want to fight, we'll fight, because that way I can, in theory, get this hay bale mission done. I must admit, the combat I think is the worst part of this game. I'm not a fan of the combat at all. Okay, should we finish this? One down, 2 down. Annoyingly, I need 5 bodies. I can kill him. There we go. Right, so we only need 5 bodies in the same hay pile. That's number 1. I will have to go and find 1 more to stick in here if you want the trophy. But whilst we're looking for the church, we might as well clear other trophies along the way. I didn't want the weapon. Do need a spear, actually. That might be something we're going to need to do in a minute. That's fine. I want to use that spear because we need to sweep 5 enemies. Don't want the weapons. Try to pick the guy up. But yeah, we need to sweep 5 enemies at once as well with the spear. So that is something we need to do. I keep picking weapons up when I don't mean to. Ah, I'm trying to pick the bodies up. Keep picking up the spear, right? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Right. But I do want the spear because we're going to need that. Right, I need 1 more body after all these, so we need to find another guy. So, let's go back to there. I think there's a soldier just up here. I think he's on the rooftops. He is on the rooftop. If I can get the body to... I'll drop the body off the side of the roof if need be.
Following the recent festival fire in San Polo, the Doge has decreed that the... Get down! Now! Eccolo! You won't escape!
Right, he's down. He's gonna fall. If he doesn't fall down, we'll kind of knock him down. No, come on, fall. Brilliant. Ah, it's not so good. There's loads of soldiers walking past. Well, I took 2 out. Oh, okay, big guy's out as well. Right, we need 1 body. Let me pick up 1 body. There we go. We're going to put this in our little hay cart, and then hopefully that's a trophy achieved. Trophy achieved. Street cleaner. 5 bodies hidden in 1 bale of hay. Right, so what we're looking at doing here is we are looking for... I need the long weapon as well. I want the spear. We're looking for church. I want the spear because we need to sweep 5 guys, 5 enemy in 1 go. That's something we do need to achieve, so we need the spear for that. But we also need to find this church. So let's have a quick look at what it looks like, and we'll see if we can find it. And that's the last glyph we need. That's another thing done. We've already achieved 2 of the 11 trophies already, so quite quick. It just depends how long the others take. So we're looking for this place. There's nothing I would say. San Giacomo. There's nothing that makes it look out of the ordinary other than there's a big bale. It's like a church. Sorry, pardon me. Like a clock at the front of it. Oldest church in Venice. Doesn't really give me any idea where it could be. There's a tower in the background actually, so I'm saying there's a viewpoint near it, would be my thinking. That's not a bad idea. So if we have a look at map, we're looking for one place. Depending, if I finish it within an hour, yes. If we finish it within a couple of hours, probably not. I don't know, I haven't really thought about that. The problem is I've got to restart the stream to do so. Or do I? I don't, do I? Because it's the Ezio collection. That's a good shout, actually, Keller. I was thinking I had to restart the stream, but it's not a different game. It's still part of the Ezio collection. Because I've named it. I haven't named it Assassin's Creed 2. I've named it the Ezio collection. So actually, that's a very good shout, Keller. We could, if we do finish this, just move straight on. I don't have to restart the stream because it's still part of the same collection. That's a very good shout, Keller. Have you got the feathers? Yeah, all feathers are done. We're just doing the miscellaneous kind of trophies now. I need one glyph, and I need to find a church for this glyph. Churches are generally these places. There's no view because you can't see viewpoints after you've found them. They don't always show up. The oldest church, where would it be in Venice? Because yeah, it won't show up viewpoints after you've found them. We should get it done pretty fast. Yeah, feathers are done. It's like I say, just miscellaneous stuff. That's why I'm trying to find this last glyph first. Right, we're gonna have to check out the churches. So let's head to that church first. I've got a feeling it might be there. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing. If we see 5 guards grouped together, we also need to try and sweep them. I think we need to put sand into 4. How do I blind 4 enemy? Try and think what the buttons are. Ah, I think I know what it is. So if we... Right, there's 4 enemy here. No, wrong button. I'm trying to think how we do it. Yeah, we need a pickpocket, that trophy as well, don't we? If I drop that... I can't remember how to do the sand. There's 4 enemy there. If I can get sand in the eyes, that's another trophy done. But I just can't remember how to do it. Done the bad of hay, that's good. Okay. Right, if this works, no, I just kicked while I didn't want to. I didn't want to punch him. I wanted sand. How do I do sand? I kind of messed that up. My plan was to do sand at them.
Disciplina wins the day.
Yeah, my sand attack didn't really work because I messed up pressing the button. I'm trying to think how. So we need to hold. Right, I don't know if it's square or X. I need a drop weapon. Drop weapon. He won't drop weapon.
So there won't be enough of you left to bury.
Right. See, this is why I was trying to do it when they were all together. But because I'm going to miss one now. I don't mind about being hit. Yeah. Didn't do it. Didn't do it because I didn't hit 4. I need 4 at the same time. No. I messed this up massively. Right, I'm going to run away from them. There's no reason to do it. Unless I can get them in a situation where they're in a line. Oh, come back. I also need to sweep.
My secrets? His secrets?
I need them kind of together. Yeah, there's only one there. I could just kill them all, actually. No. They keep turning. Should we just... I think I'll just finish them and then we'll... Yeah.
Take this man very, very serious.
Oh, come on. Trying to target them.
Standing over to all guards. 20 ducats for your
Why can I not shoot?
Take him!
There we go, one down. I'm trying to shoot them, but I can't see. There we go, another one down. I'm nearly dead, to be fair. All I was trying to do was throw sand at them. Right, you're down as well. Didn't really work in my favour. I know what I was trying to do and I messed it up massively. Right, we need this. I need 4 guards to be stationed together, and then we'll throw sand and hope I can do it in one shot. How many is here? There's 4. Can I do this here and get that trophy? We're still looking at this church as well. So we'll drop a spear. I now know how to hold it at least. No. Why does it not? Do I actually have to be in combat to do it? I think I do.
You're obviously quite the wit, but I'm considered a funny man too, you know.
Because I could do it a minute ago and now I can't.
Die for it! Die! Get out! Don't fall for false opening!
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. A minute ago I could do it, I could throw sand, and now I can't. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something I've done wrong or what. Hello Nazare, how are you? Yeah, so my plan to throw sand at them kind of went out the window pretty quickly. Because for some reason I couldn't throw the sand. Right, we're looking for a church. That's what we're looking for. For the last glyph. I was just trying to clear the sand trophy at the same time, but yeah, I don't know why I can't throw the sand. I could a minute ago and now I can't. I might be doing it wrong, I need to have a look at that. We still need to sweep a load of people. There's still a few miscellaneous trophies to clear, to be fair. We need to pickpocket loads of people as well, as Keller said. We've done the give money away bit, but we still need a pickpocket. Right, we're heading this way because I want to find this last glyph. So we're looking for the church that should be round this way. I need to heal actually. There is also something else we need to do, which is the trophy. We'll try here. We need to poison an enemy. So like that. And then we need to assassinate him from above. Don't do that, don't do that. I need to back this way. Ah, come on. I need to assassinate him from above. That's the trophy. While he's poisoned. I need him not to die while I do this. That counted. Doctor trophy achieved. Nicely done. Right, is that the church we were looking for? It could be, you know. It could be the church we were looking for. There's also a chance it's not. I don't think that is a church, is it? No. That's the Scuola Grande di San Marco. That's not the one we want. That was worth a chance. We're going to kind of look at all the churches in Venice until we find this particular one, as it's the one we need for the glyph. It's near a viewpoint. You can see a viewpoint in the background. I know that much. It's the oldest church in Venice. So we've tried that one. We've tried both of those two, and neither of them are the one we're after. So my thinking is, I don't think it's surrounded by walls. So we'll try this one, and then maybe this one over here. Yeah, we kind of got to try every single church until we find the ones that are the glyph we need. We may as well quickly heal and grab health. But as Keller suggested, we can, after we've finished this today, we can move on to the next Assassin's Creed. We don't need to restart the stream because it's part of the Ezio collection. So we can carry on. We don't have to stop for anything, depending how long it takes us to get this platinum. But yeah, hopefully we can get this done pretty quickly. and then we can just move on. Right, how do I don't know why I couldn't... Why could I not throw sand a minute ago? Yeah, I can't throw sand. I don't know why, what I'm doing wrong at this point. Because there's 4 men stood together there. That would be an ideal way of getting the trophy done. I just can't seem... I think I actually have to start a fight. Yeah. Yeah, I have to actually start a fight, I think, to throw this sand. There we go, that's the way to do it. Right, I need to throw sand at them all in one go. I'm trying to throw the sand. I can get 2. I can get 2, but I can't get 3. Annoyingly, I can't get 4. Sorry, there's 3. That wasn't 4 though, was it? More. I think the more people that come and fight us, the better chance we've got, maybe, of doing this in one. How many men are here? Because if there's 10, we've also got to kill 10 without taking a hit, which I can also do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I nearly had it. I don't want the axe. All I'm trying to do is complete this trophy with sand. Come on. No, didn't do 4. Didn't do 4. I do need a heal. Right, I need to throw sand at 4 of them. I didn't want the sword. Put the sword away. 4. That was 4. Trophy achieved. Okay, trophy is now achieved. There's not enough of these to kill them in what. We need to kill 10 together. Yeah, I don't think there's enough of these to kill in one go with 10. Annoyingly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Yeah, I haven't got enough. We need to kill 10 without taking a hit. There isn't enough here. You know what I'm going to do? Can we hire these guys? I can't. Why can't I hire them guys to help?
When you break the rule, we break you.
Right, so we achieved the sand. That is done. So at least that is another one done. We do need to do the kill 10 without taking a hit. Which we'll do with smoke bombs, I think. We just need to get that one sorted. Got 2 big guys to do. I also need to sweep 5 enemies at once as well. That's another trophy. Big guys down. Camera angle's rubbish. Just deal with him quickly. He's down. I also needed a spear. Because we need to sweep these enemies. I don't want that. I was actually just seeing if I can pick one of these spears up off the wall here. No. Okay. Well, we've done what we needed to do in regards to sand at least, so that's another thing done. I'm liking the fact we're getting a lot of these trophies done pretty quickly. So you're at school every day then, are you, Super Colby? To be fair, Keller's only just gone back to not being at school, to be fair. Right, the sand is done. That was the one I was actually not looking forward to. I thought the sand would be quite difficult, so actually I'm glad that's done. the sweeping the enemies is still going to be difficult. I'm not sure how we're going to do that one yet. I'm just going to pause so I can actually have a drink. But yeah, I hope everyone's week's been good. It's taken us, what, 10 streams to get the Ezio Assassin's Creed 2 done? I hadn't even thought what Callum mentioned earlier about being able to move straight on to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood straight afterwards. I hadn't actually thought about it. Because normally, for a different game, I'd have to change stream to start a game. But because we're doing the Ezio collection in one, I don't have to. I will probably still review the games individually. But yeah, we don't actually have to keep restarting the stream if we change game, because it's part of the same collection. So I'm just drinking my tea before it goes cold. Every time I always make a cup of tea before I start streaming, and every time it ends up going cold. If I can get my words out. Okay. Still trying to find this church. While we're here, we're going to quickly refill things. There's a few things we need in terms of ammunition and stuff. We need to kill 10 people without taking a hit. I know that's the trophy we definitely need to do. So we'll need smoke bombs for. Because my plan is we smoke bomb. To get 10 guards to attack us, we need to make sure there's 10 around us. Smoke bomb, kill as many, smoke bomb, kill as many, because that kind of stops them attacking. I think that's the best way of doing that trophy. The sand attack one I was really concerned by, but we've done that, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. Right, there is a church here. Is this the church we've been looking for? Don't know. I can't see the front of it. I don't think it is. I've got a feeling that isn't the church we're looking for. No. Don't think that is the one. We're looking for one church for the last glyph, and it's Sod's Law. I just can't find the church. I don't think that is the one. There's a hay cart there, which is kind of right, but the rest isn't. I don't think. We'll quickly check. Pretty sure it's wrong. There's only a certain amount of churches in Venice, so this, once we work our way through them. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like that, does it? Definitely not that church. So, as I say, there's only a certain amount of churches in Venice, so finding it shouldn't be too bad. Let's go and check this one out over here. We're looking for the oldest church in Venice. So we'll quickly run across to this one. As I say, because there's a limit of the amount of churches, it shouldn't take too long to quickly figure out. We do need to pickpocket people as we go. That's important because we need to pickpocket a certain amount of money. That I didn't want to do. Rather than not have soldiers after me at this point. But yeah, we need to pickpocket people. We need to pay courtesans. That's the other thing we need to do. Is this our church? No, I don't think this one is either. Where's the front of it? I don't think that's the church we're after either, to be fair. No. No, it's not that one. Okay, so it's not that one. So we know, because it's not that one. We've checked this one and this one. So I'm thinking it's over here then, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna have to check. We know it's not the big one, so we're gonna try the left-hand side now. It's gonna be one of these few. Basically, it's the oldest church in Venice is what we're looking for. While we're heading there, though, we do need to pickpocket as much as possible, so we can achieve that trophy. We do need to reduce our wanted level as well, I think. There's a poster here, so we'll quickly reduce our notoriety just to make life a little bit easier. But yeah, we need to pickpocket as much as possible, and buy courtesans, because that's another trophy as well. It's quite a bit for us to do, but it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. This glyph is probably one of the hardest things to do, mainly because we're just going to run around finding it. But yeah, I'll just keep pickpocketing as we go past people, and that way hopefully we'll pick up this other trophy naturally. go. A couple more. I think we need 1,000 in total, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you're only picking up 10, 15 at a time. But every time we do it, we also get notoriety. So that's something we've got to be a bit careful of. I'd rather not start a fight unless we have 10 guards around. I've just been a bit wary. We also need to sweep 5 guards, I think. That's still a trophy we need to achieve. Just being careful not to pickpocket around guards. A few more done that. Right. Perfect. Where are we headed? Kind of gone round in a circle, haven't I? Perfect. And one done. Like I say, we're just going to keep pickpocketing everyone we come across. We see courtesans, we're going to hire them because we need to spend a certain amount of money on courtesans. That's kind of what we just got to do for the minute while we try and search this church. This seems to be the right place, I think, to do our big 10-person fight. I think it's going to be here, isn't it? Because there's quite a lot of soldiers here. I'm thinking we could start a 10-person fight around that main area. We need a 10-person fight, kill 10 people without taking a hit. So yeah, I think that might be the right place to do it. But we'll come back to do that. At the minute I'm just trying to rob people. And find this church. Right, so I think we're kind of getting there. I'm just trying to be careful where we are and what we're doing at once. But yeah, the church isn't here. I know that much. I need that trophy to pop up for pickpocketing. At least then we know it's done. It'll make life a bit easier. We need to remove notoriety as we go along. So there's no one done. But yeah, we've already achieved quite a few. I think we've actually achieved quite a few trophies already. Right, courtesans we need to hire because we need to spend a certain amount of money on courtesans.
All right, lead on.
So every courtesans we see, we need to hire. Right, this is the church that I had marked up. I don't think that's the one we're after, so I don't think it's that one. Okay, I know this is probably getting a bit frustrating. It's as bad as feathers, but we can't do anything until we find this church. So from here, I'm thinking, which one could it be? I've got a feeling it's this one, just because it's bigger. Older church, bigger church, maybe. Don't know. We're going to try and have a look, see if we can do it. If it is that one. But yeah, once we've got the church done, that'll be the last glyph, and that's not something else done. And then the other thing is just courtesans, pickpocket, 10-person fight, and sweep 5 people. If there's something else on top of that, I don't remember what it is, but we'll have a look. There is there. Need to get posted down to remove notoriety. So yeah, we're still looking for this church. I'm down. We're off, leave me alone. But yeah, so far so good. I think it's just finding this church. I don't know why we didn't do it when we first came across it. There must have been a reason, but I don't know what it is.
Stay close.
Or courtesans. Right, we're just getting around to the front of the church. I don't think it's this one either. I don't think it's this church, which is really frustrating. More courtesans paid for. It's not this church, is it? So what church is it? I'm kind of really annoyed now. We've got to find this one church. So, it's not that one. Oldest church in Venice. Could be over there, I suppose. Basically got to check every church looking for one. And annoyingly, it's not here. That's what we're looking for, the San Giacomo di Ralto. Oldest church in Venice. And I can't find it. Right. So we'll carry on trying to get to this church. We'll keep pickpocketing, hiring courtesans, because we know we've got to do that anyway. So we may as well do that as we go. Alright, can we find this church? Yeah, 1,000 florins pickpocketed is actually quite a lot of money. It does take a bit of time to get there, especially when you're not gaining a massive amount along the way. There's a poster there. Let's quickly remove notoriety. Wasn't my intention. There we go.
Hey, have you lost all reason?
We'll remove notoriety just because every time we pickpocket it goes up. I don't want it too high to yet.
That's beyond me.
Alright, let's go. We're still pickpocketing as we move. I didn't even do that. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think pickpocketing would take so long, but I think it will now. I just think it's a lot of money to kind of pickpocket. Right, I don't think this is the church either. The front of the church is over here. And I don't think it's this one. Yeah, it's not that church. Right, so next church we're still looking for. It's down here. We've been to this one. Did we do... I don't think we did that one, did we? Or did we? I don't think we did that one. I'm not sure. How difficult is it to find a church, eh? Could be up this top area though. We're going to check this church. I don't think it is that one. And then... I'm looking for the oldest church in Venice. We've basically been near it, but not that close. I wonder if it's this one. Because we've obviously been near it, but didn't find the glyph. So we must have missed it at some point. So it's either going to be a newish one that we haven't really looked at, or an area we haven't looked at, because we haven't needed to. So it could be this over here. Or it could be up here. Kind of in two minds. I'm kind of wondering why we didn't clear it when we came across it. That's kind of my thinking. But it does give us a chance, I suppose, to pickpocket as we go along. More courtesans. Because we need to keep buying. There we go. Red light Addict. Trophy achieved. Which was spend a certain amount of courtesans. So that trophy is done. That's another one. There's a lot of these trophies are miscellaneous one. The hardest one I'm finding at the minute is this glyph. I don't think it's going to be that hard to do once we actually get to it. It's finding the church that takes the time. After that, I think the hardest one's going to be kill 10 soldiers without getting hit. That will probably take a little bit of practice to get right. And obviously pickpocketing, as you can see, we're trying to do as we go. I didn't think pickpocketing would take this long, but 1,000 florins is quite a bit. And I don't know how close we are to doing it. So we don't need to hire courtesans anymore, as we have done all that. That's all done. We just need to keep pickpocketing. Oh really? Is it that bad, Keller? I wasn't doing anything. I was just retrieving a poster. Right, is it this church? I don't think it is this church either, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think it's not that church either, is it? So So where are we looking? I'm really confused at where this church is, to be honest. Could it be over here? You can't restart checkpoints on the whole mission. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating if you can't restart checkpoints. I'm trying to work out where this church is. And I don't know. I didn't think this would be that bad to do, but it is proving to be a nightmare to get all the glyphs. Basically because we need to find us where this church is. And I don't know. I'm trying to think, is there an easy way of doing it? I'm trying to find it. We also need to buy a painting from Venice and Florence. I don't know if we bought one in Florence or not. What I might do, there's a paint shop here. What I'm thinking, might quickly buy one here, just to be sure I've done it, or we can check when we're here. Then maybe, let's see. If we haven't, yeah, we bought all the ones here. So if we find a fast travel point, and then I'm hoping we can fast travel closer to where we're going, to try and look at the churches that way. We'll quickly head to Florence, we'll buy the painting there. That's another trophy gun. And then we can fast travel to one of the areas where the churches are. The savers keep running around Venice. I'm still trying to pickpocket as much as possible. There we go. Right, we're going to quickly go to Florence. We need to buy a painting. I don't care where we go. Western Gate will be fine. We need to buy a painting from Florence, and that's another trophy achieved. And then we'll fast travel back, but we'll go to one of the areas where we haven't checked the churches to try and find this last church. Yeah, not being able to restart checkpoints is frustrating. Right, we actually wanted quite badly here. What we're going to do is bribe the Herald. There we go. Hopefully get rid of our wanted status. Nicely done. Oh, I could. Oh, Kleptomaniac, trophy achieved. We don't need to steal any more money anymore. He's done. I bribed the Herald and then just went to see if I could pickpocket him, thinking I'd get like 10 or 20, 500. So the money we just paid him, we just got back. So that's the trophy achieved. Right, we're looking for paint shop. That's where I need to go. The art merchant. It's over there. So art merchant is where we're going. We're going to quickly buy a painting. That's all we've got to do. And then we'll come back, fast travel back to Venice, to the rough area where we haven't checked the churches. Where is the paint shop? No. Here. There we go. I'm glad we got the other trophy done. Right, Madonna and Child, that'll do.
And come again.
Trophy achieved, Art Connoisseur. So again, another easy trophy done. Let's head back to the fast travel. So 2 trophies done in very quick succession there. Nicely done. Like I said yesterday, and I've said this morning, I'm a little bit annoyed that it's not, you don't need 100% completion. I like doing everything 100%, but there's no reason to, which is a little bit annoying. Right, churches. I think we're going to try down there. And if it's not there, we're going back to San Marco, I think. But there's a church here I don't think we've looked at very much. It could be the one. And because we've skirted past it, could be why we didn't do the glyph. That's kind of my thinking. But yeah, we're definitely getting there with trophies. Sorry, I've just noticed that. There we go. I'm just going to check the amount of trophies we've got, to be fair. Right, 4 more trophies to go, basically, and then platinum. So we're very close. Subject 16's video, kill 10 enemies while remaining in conflict. I've got an idea of how to do that. Sweep 5 guards at once, and we have to change the colour of our clothes with a tint. We'll do that when we're ready, but at the minute, I want to find this video. Then we'll fight the 10 and kind of go from there. Right, I don't know if it's... Which side is this? I don't even know if this is the church, but I'm hoping it's. So 4 trophies needed for the platinum. We are very close. Now, is this... That's not the church, is it? I know there's a viewpoint there, but I'm pretty sure that's not the church. I was hoping it was, but I don't think it is. Yeah, that's not the church. Well, while we're here, we'll grab the viewpoint just because we can. No particular other reason for it. There's no benefit to it at the minute. That's enough. That does annoy me. I might have to, away from stream, go around and just clear everything 100% so I know I've done it. More than anything else. It is frustrating to not have to. Okay, so that church wasn't the one we was after. It's a little bit annoying. We did check that one. So my thinking, it's got to be one of the north churches. Then surely. I can't think where else this church is going to be. It's going to be here somewhere. Database. Locations. That's the church we're looking for. I might even see if I can find it a different way. Okay, I'm going to search for the location. It will take us, if we can just keep running around and round and round, it's ridiculous. And if it's somewhere we've already been, I'm going to be even more annoyed. So... Okay, someone has suggested the place we first got to Venice, which is this middle bit. We first came to Venice. Where did we first? On a boat, wasn't it? There should be a fast travel point here. Is that there then? So from what I've just looked, supposedly, and I'm not guaranteeing this, I could be completely off. We need to head there. That's the church. Seems weird why we didn't clear the glyph, I must admit, but we'll go and check. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting, to be honest. So we're all the way down there. I'm trying to think if we could fast travel, but we probably can't. So we can't fast travel within the area you're in. So we're just going to take a run. We don't need to pickpocket anyone, that is done. We don't need to hire courtesans. We've basically got to do tinting our clothes, this glyph, and then 2 fighting objectives, and that's it. If we while we're here, let's tint the clothes if we can. No, these are all Venetian, so we actually can't tint our clothes the colours we need here. So that's somewhere else then. So tinting clothes might be our last trophy, I think, because we'll have to find a location where that can be done. But at least I've got the pickpocketing one. That was the one that was taking a while. And then we need to get a long weapon for sweeping. Is that something else we need to do? I'm assuming it's not this church, is it? No. Yeah, we're going to need a spear for sweeping. We've got to sweep a certain amount of enemies in one go, 5 I think it is. And then fight 10 without taking a hit. Which I think we'll use smoke bombs. I don't think that's going to be that bad with smoke bombs. Kind of taking himself into a dead end. Go this way. Over the bridge. Kind of roughly know where I'm heading. As I say, it's amazing how long some of these things take. But we're very close. What are we in? We're an hour in. So yeah, we could start Brotherhood today, which will be incredible to do. Right, is this my church? Please be. This is my church. Right, we found the church. Where is the glyph? Because obviously that's what we need to find. Oh wait, I need to get up. We're going to need to climb up it and see if we can find the location for the glyph. I'm just trying to find the best way up. But yeah, this should be the last part of the video, which will be the trophy achieved. Right, where's my glyph? There we go. We've got to solve the puzzle for the glyph first, and that is all Subject 13 videos done. We are getting there.
A few still know the truth.
Well, I'm going to do the picture.
Signs and paintings, faces, documents, but we don't see it. See, we are blind to our own creation.
So top and bottom, we've got to figure out what. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's wrong. That's right. That's correct. Thing is, that's now going to move. Okay, we've kind of got it in the right position. There we go. It's the middle again, isn't it? These are quite tricky to get lined up. Once you get a way around it, it's not too bad. Right, that's done. That's done. That's in the right place. This needs to turn. So what we need to do is move this one a couple of steps away from that one. We move that there. They move together. So these are tricky. So we can move that with that one, and we can also move that with the outside. So Right. Okay. Let's now move that one back. No, it's not enough. What I need to do is move that enough that I can move that separately, I think. So that's correct. That's that. That's correct, but it's upside down. There we go. I've never really found these that hard until now. Okay. So that's moving that. Can't move that middle on its own. So obviously we can do that. That's going to move back there. Stuck in the same situation again, aren't I? Because that's going to move in the middle. Oh, hang on. No, because now that's in the wrong side still. Thought I had it then. Right. So if I do that the opposite, that's going to stay there. This is now going to move to the right place, but the top isn't. So I'm thinking that needs to move there. They can be moved together. Yeah, but that middle isn't. Oh, what am I doing? There is something here and I just can't quite get it to click. Okay, that's there. It's going to move with the middle, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, no matter what I do, I'm going to move the middle out of place. So I've got to find a way of obviously doing that in the right place. I think upside down is correct. I can move that to be in the correct place, but I don't want to because of the middle. There we go, I'm back. I'm stuck on that one bit again. This is now causing me an annoyance. Done it, yes. First try today. A more mission remains. One more mission. Nice! Still a little annoying. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on the last glyph puzzle. I can't get this to try and do the shape I wanted to, which is rather annoying. And I've not struggled with any of these until now. Why have I never struggled with these, and this one I'm struggling massively? Although actually... Oh, I'm so close to doing it. Okay. I've actually got an idea. Because... I need to move that a little bit more than I did, so... Done it. At last I've done it. 10 more glyphs, oh wow. You have to look for them as well. Oh, you want to look it up, are you, rather than find them? Right, open your eyes. We're looking for... There we go, that's that done. Right, what's the last bit? Access denied. So what do we need to do now?
Do it. Can I do it?
Okay, thumb.
Will it set me free from this endless ring of time? I feel the guillotine cut my throat. The bullet hit my chest. The water fill my lungs. The blood spills out thick and red. It's time to get out.
Okay, we need to do a code, but we've got there's no numbers in the number wheel. So we need to now pick them all. And they're all symbols. How does that work? That's a confusing puzzle. Right, well, actually, nothing is true, everything is permitted. Do they have the assassin symbol? Because that would be my first inkling. No. Oh, you've had classes in between as well. Well, you've done well to get it done though, considering that was annoying you as well. Right, nothing is true, everything is permitted. What symbols do we have? Is that audio? Let me just try audio. Oh, there we go. I wasn't expecting that. That worked better than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting it to say no, that wasn't right, but I just thought audio. So January the 3rd, 1997, I'm writing in response to your concerns about the rising alarm in the press and the scientific community. The lack of a transitional ancestor from archaic hominids to modern mankind, Homo sapiens, is no longer safe. As you wrote, we have to act. We can't let the truth get out. They'll find out about the artifacts that will cause too much disruption, too much chaos. Bury air-constructed skeletons near Tim White's expedition in Ethiopia will give them their missing link. The birth of humanity, the truth makes me sick. One more mission in the Mayhem do 100% sync, and that's the DLC.
I can see this.
Nice. Right, I'm looking for...
My mind is gone.
What?
Lucy, I can't wait any longer.
Oh, there we go.
I'm ready to go. She sees me. Raise knife.
Passcode found. Vitruvian Man trophy achieved. So we have now got the whole video. Yeah, in-game maps make it a lot easier. Nice.
Adam, I have it.
Eve.
Look out!
Adam and Eve.
Wow.
That was the
I
truth.
think it was.
We'll send the video out for analysis as soon as Desmond's done in the machine.
You okay?
He'd be able to explain the whole thing to us. If only we could ask him.
The truth is unlocked. Right, so there's 3 trophies remaining. That's all we've got is 3 trophies. And they're all fighting ones. So, we need to kill 10 enemies in 1. And we need to sweep 5 enemies in 1. So my thinking for these is going to be the biggest built-up area where there's lots of troops. So I'm thinking here. So we'll head there and then try and get 10 enemies together. Smoke bomb it. And kill 10. We'll do the kill 10 first. The sweep one I'm a little bit not uncertain of. Because we need to find a spear for that. But let's just get to the main area first, I think. You reckon Revelations will take longer than Brotherhood? I thought they'd be pretty similar in length, to be fair. So yeah, we need to start a fight. But we need to start a fight and obviously not get killed. But we can't take a hit. That's the big thing about this, is not taking a hit. We need 10 enemies without taking a hit. This is going to be tricky.
Now.
But I'm thinking smoke bombs is the way forward. But yeah, there's lots of guards here, but I need 10. Right, that's one. I need to run around until I definitely know there's 10 after me. I don't want to fight back at this point. I'm going to get the smoke bombs ready though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. I need more enemies. Come on, we need more.
I'm with you.
You with us? Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need more. It's not enough. Come on. I need more enemies. There we go. These 4 should do it.
I have no reason to be. He won't get far.
Right. Remember, we can't take a hit. Once the smoke bomb starts wearing off, we need to... Right, smoke bomb's wearing off. Can't take a hit. That's got to be 10. There we go. Trophy achieved. No hitter. So that's what we needed to do. That trophy's done. There is 1 trophy remaining. 1 trophy remaining now. 2, sorry. I need to sweep the guards. Whew. Another of those need to get some money to get Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation, absolutely. Yeah, we were lucky we got them as part of the Odyssey pack, to be fair. Right, we need to sweep the guards. That's what we need now. And then we've got one other thing to do, and that's tint our clothes, and that is the platinum finished. So... okay, how do we sweep? That's the one thing I'm not sure of. I can't quite remember. We need to get a long, I think a spear is probably what we need to do. I wonder if smoke bomb will work again. But then, yeah, smoke bomb might be the best option for that. I wonder. I don't know if it'll work. But yeah, maybe smoke bomb. Because it disorientates them enough. If there's enough of them in one place, it gives us the time to sweep, which is what we're after. We need 5 guards together. So what we're going to do, I'm going to quickly try and get smoke bombs refilled. I don't think you can you buy a spear? We need to have a look. If we can't buy one, we've got to find one, which obviously will be annoying. I've learnt it, but I've learnt it, I just haven't done the 5 in one go. But I don't think you can buy a spear, can you? Which is annoying. So we need to find a spear. Or attack someone who has a spear and take it. It's a little bit frustrating. I don't know where to get a spear from. Where would I get a spear? Yeah, we've basically got this and tin our clothes, and that is it. That is everything done. So I need to find a spear. There's got to be someone with a spear nearby. Surely. The big guy. Oh no, this guy here's got a spear. That wasn't intentional. Okay. I need to sweep 5 guys. Well, that's 4. And there's some more. There's 6.
Any weaknesses? What? Bodies are starting to pile up around here. Get into the
Oh, I didn't mean to attack. I've just killed one of the guys. I didn't want to kill him because I need 5, and I've just killed one I didn't need to do. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. I've kind of. I need more soldiers.
Keep it easy.
Where are more soldiers? Come on. I killed a few too many. I've got the spear. I now need to get 5 enemies though. I don't know where more are. Oh, actually they're behind us. There's a load of guys walking behind us. I need these guys to get involved. Perfect. Right, smoke bomb. Can I do it this way? Alright, can I pick up the weapon? I don't want to kill him. Oh, no. Killed him, I didn't. Again, I've done it. I'm killing the people when I don't want to. I'm obviously missing something when it comes to sweeping. You can only get from the enemies and you're very close to platinum. That means you've platinumed. I know. I've platinumed more than 3. I've done Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed 3, Liberation. So that's 5. This will be number 6 of the Assassin's Creed platinums. Right, I've been pressing. You've got to hold square. I just couldn't get it to work. Right, I need more. I need more enemies. There's not enough enemies here. There's only 4. I need 5. There's a guard over here. Hello. You coming after me as well? Right, perfect. Right, now smoke bomb. That's what I needed. Pick up weapon. Oh, I keep killing them instead of... Why am I not sweeping? I'm trying so hard to sweep, but it won't sweep. Okay, pick up weapon. Why can't I sweep? No, pick up weapon. I can't get it to sweep. I keep attacking them instead. I haven't learned the sweep move. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, you've got more than what you think. I can't... Yeah, I can't sweep. And now I'm killing everyone. I know I'm notorious, that wasn't what I was after. But yeah, this has gone badly. I picked up the wrong weapon as well, which doesn't help. But yeah, for some reason I couldn't sweep. I don't know why. I need one. I just need to sweep 5 enemies. That's all I need, and for some reason, I couldn't get it to sweep. I'm nearly dead as well, but there we go. Right, let's heal. I've got no smoke bombs left. Oh, I don't want that. I want the spear. Right, we've got a spear again. I messed up, and I don't know how. I don't know why I couldn't sweep. I've used all my smoke bombs now, so I can't use those. Yeah, you've also got Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, so you're right. You've got 4. I'm close to number 6. Don't understand why I couldn't sweep.
I will not die for this cause.
Yeah. For some reason it wasn't working. I cannot. It just attacks every time. I don't. Maybe I don't know what I'm pressing wrong. That drops it.
Hey, don't hurt me.
No, I don't need to hurt civilian. Thank you.
Presto, presto.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't sweep. I can only attack. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, actually, to be fair. No. Yo, I'm definitely catching you up. Right, Keller, I'm really struggling to be able to sweep. Any ideas? Because I can't get it to sweep. I don't know why. We've learned how to do it. I know I've learned how to do it. Controls. It's not going to be there, is it? No. Stats. It's not there. I was trying to work out if we could see it. But yeah, I just can't get the sweep to work. Guards walking towards me, but if I don't know how to sweep, I'm going to struggle. It wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, see, I know I've done the training. That's the annoying thing, I know I've done it. But I can't get it to work. Same as Sam, though. For some reason, I couldn't get that to work to start with. I don't know why I can't get it to work. Right, I think you're right. I think we're going to have to go... What we're going to do, we're going to quickly go and replenish smoke bombs and things. We're going to head back to the trainer to have a look at that. I haven't got much choice, I don't think, because I haven't got much choice. I can't do the last trophy unless I can sweep.
No offense, but I didn't think you had
I'm going to quickly give it a notoriety for a second, just because it'll make life a little bit easier. Still wanted, annoyingly, but leave me alone. Right, now I can't travel because I've just been seen by them guys. None of them have a spear either, so it's not like I can use the spear on them. Stop it. Go away. Right, where are we heading? Fast travel's here, but I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys first. I think we've done really well recently, I think. Right. Through this way. I need to get rid of these guys so I can be incognito to get on the boat, to go back home to try and do the trainer. See what I'm missing with sweeping. It's frustrating as this is the last trophy, but it's going to be difficult. The next one after this is really easy, it's just change your clothes. But yeah, we're going to head home, do the training once again with sweeping, see what I'm doing wrong. And once we've done that, we will then go and travel to Tintair Close, and we're done, amazingly. And then we can start Brotherhood. Always be one trophy, that has to be a pain. But yeah, I think we've been quite lucky in terms of time recently. That's allowed us to catch up a decent amount. Right, training's here. And I know I've done this, but we've got to do it anyway.
Care for a bit of practice?
It's the only way I can get this working. I'm also going to Platinum Legion, but after the... Yeah. Well, I think we're going to stop at the end of the month when Guardians of the Galaxy comes out and do Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, you know why it's not working? I haven't locked on. That's why. I need to lock on. I keep forgetting to lock on. Yeah, I have to lock on. And that's what I've not been doing. Yeah, I know how to do it now. We need to lock on.
Just one more time, Ezio.
There we go. Yeah.
Such grace.
So we need to head back to Venice. I think that's the easiest place to do this. I need to lock on. Yeah, that's the thing. You haven't had as much time as we had recently, which obviously gives us that chance to do more. But yeah, so the one thing we're missing is we couldn't do the sweep because I wasn't locking on to the enemy. Now we know this. We'll go back to Venice. We'll find a spear. We'll pick a fight, and hopefully get this one of the final trophies, the penultimate trophy before the platinum, and then we need to go to one more place. I'm leaving the dyeing the clothes because I think it's going to be one of the easiest ones. So you just got to find the right shop. So we're so close to this platinum. We just need to do the sweep. But yeah, so the problem with the sweep, and I think this was the problem with the sand as well, I just don't use lock on very often. And obviously that's what we need to be using. Right, my spear is here. That's the guy with the spear I need. I need to pick the spear up. Drop the spear, drop the spear, drop the spear. Thank you. Right, we need to run, because I need more. I need 5 people against me. Not the one, I need 5. Did I drop the spear? I did, didn't I? It's because I pressed X to run. You leave me alone, come on, get up. Get up. I pressed X to run, and X makes you drop the spear. Let's pick the spear back up, shall we? Thank you. So I can run, I just can't press X to run quicker. Right, I need 5 guys. What I'm probably going to do is see if we can use the smoke bomb trick as well. I need more enemy though. I need 5, and there's only 3. We'll take a few hits. Right, here we go. Right, so now smoke bomb. Pick up spear. Lock on. Alright. Lock on. Don't attack. I don't want him to attack. I want to do the sweep. There we go. Was that 5? Trophy achieved. Trophy is achieved. Sweeper is done. So now I've just got to quickly get away from these guys. And we're just going to go and tint their clothes. So I don't know where we've got to go for that, but we'll figure that out in a second. We've done it, we did it though. That was the important part. I just need to now get not wanted. The sweeper is done. I'm so happy I managed to get that done.
Remember your training.
Come on. Let's see these two leave me alone. Right, we're just going to get rid of these 2 and then we can probably go and get rid of Notoriety, to be fair. We don't need no... Right, kill this guy. There we go. There is a guy running away over here. Right, Notoriety's down. We can now also quickly go over here. There's a guy we can bribe. That's what notoriety gone now, and then we can go and find where we need to go.
Oh, animali! Help!
The fact that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood takes more than Origins to platinum. Really? Wow. Yeah, I didn't think it would take that long, to be fair. Right. So now we need to... The last trophy, I'll just quickly heal. The last trophy is to dye our clothes. That's all we need to do. I don't know where. It says wetland. I'm just trying to have a look to see what it needs us to do. I'm glad we got the sweeper one though. That was the one I was really worried about. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we after? Perfect harmony. So we need... Tin your clothes with these colours. Wetland ebony and wetland ivory. So in Forley, I believe, is where we need to head. There's a shop there, and we can buy the tints. I think it's the tints. Origins was faster. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Origins was faster. I would have thought Brotherhood would be. We're going to go to Forley, and we need to find these 2 tints. We're going to tint their clothes, and that is it. That is platinum achieved, I believe. We'll double check in a second. Just want to quickly go and get this done. We're so close, and then, like I say, we can start Brotherhood. We're not with the stream finishes at midday. We've still got an hour and 45 minutes, so at least we can get a little bit into Brotherhood. Okay, so we need to find a weaver, a tailor, weaver or tailor, one of the two. Can't think how to say it. I think it's a tailor. Right, let's have a look. So dye clothes. I need wetlands ebony and wetlands ivory. So that's one done. Ivory. I think that's it. So now I think we need to equip them. No, trophy achieved. Perfect harmony. And Master Assassin, Platinum Trophy, achieved. We have done it. We have done it. I know, I just managed to turn the camera. I'm hoping the picture will be that, basically. So that is the Platinum achieved. And yes, we can start Brotherhood. I'm amazed. But yeah, we're done. The Ezio Assassin's Creed 2, the beginning of Ezio's story, is finished. Yeah, I'm really happy. Right, so I don't need to do anything else. We have finished. There's no synchronization amount with this. Time for Brotherhood and some side objectives. Absolutely. I don't need to restart the stream because I've named this the Ezio collection rather than an individual game. We can carry on. But that is the story of Ezio and how it all begins for him. Finished. And platinum achieved. I'm so happy we've done another platinum. Right. So if we come out of that, the stream should carry on. I don't, because I've quit the game, which will take us back to the start screen, I believe. I'm hoping so. And yeah, I've no idea about these trophies. Is there any missable ones, Keller? So Assassin's Creed 2 is done. Brotherhood is next. Is there any missable trophies? That's my only concern. Ah, okay. There are 2... Hang on. Keller, did you know there's a load of online multiplayer trophies? Yeah, did you know there's online trophies for Brotherhood? And 2 missable trophies as well. Before we start a new playthrough, I always want to know if there's missables. I don't mind. Oh, but not on the remastered. I might be looking at the wrong thing then. What about the missable trophies? Suppose there's 2. I may be looking at the wrong thing. I always check missable trophies before we do anything, because they're the one thing we need to know about. That's interesting. I can't get the trophies to show up. I know what I want to see. AC Brotherhood PS4. So, there are 2 missable trophies. Male Damon. Okay, so we do need to be wary of, obviously, the missable trophies. You reckon we'll get them early? Okay. So if there's 2 missable trophies, they must be done before the end of sequence 8. Okay. 101 Borgia flags we've got to find. 10 feathers. We've got to find all the Borgia flags. Right. Yeah, so it's just the missable trophies I've got to be aware of. But you reckon we'll get them early? Okay. So one thing I always check out is missable trophies straight away. Right, so let us begin. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood after the platinum to Assassin's Creed 2. So Ezio's story carries on. Assassin's Creed 2 is set in 1474 to 1499. And Brotherhood carries on from 1499 to 1507. Let's have a look in. Let's see what happens. Let's carry the story on. I'm not looking forward to flags. 101 flags to find. Yeah, you only get those trophies until sequence 7. It says sequence 8, but yeah. That's fine. As long as we remember to do them before sequence 8, we're okay. That's the big thing, just making sure we get them done early enough. But that's why I always like to check missables. I don't look at anything else. Missable trophies are my big thing. Right. Subtitles. Always have subtitles on. For you guys and myself, it makes it a little bit easier. We've got a reward pack. I don't know why we have. Gun animation capacity. I've got loads of rewards accessible. We'll have a look at those later. Let's go. Altez robes as well.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between 2 secret organizations. I know I didn't.
I've got loads of rewards popping up and I don't know why.
On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo.
You've got English class, so you can't do it now.
They're in the business of control. Politics.
Yeah, I've got a load of rewards popping up.
Technology.
Loads of them.
They won't stop
from Ubisoft.
Every single one of us serves them.
I don't know what they're all about.
Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. It's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures, but we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
That is the story that we've already done, just finished in Assassin's Creed 2 and a little bit of Assassin's Creed 1 as well.
How did you find me? Mario Auditore led me here.
There's a crossbow. Look at that crossbow on the back of them. He's aged a little bit. You can tell that straight away. Well, that's a star and a half.
Rebecca, what's going on?
Oh,
I have to run
trophy
some
achieved
diagnostics.
already.
I'll get back to you.
Technical difficulties already achieved. Something's going wrong with the Animus by the looks of things.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
So this was the ending of Assassin's Creed 2 main story, wasn't it? This is the Vatican, which is where we killed... we defeated Rodrigo Borgia, and we came in here. Well, we have a database entry, Ezio Auditore. We'll have a little read. Professional assassin. As if we didn't know that. Well, this experience has been quite the education. Although there's nothing in the history books following Ezio's disappearance from Florence as a teenager, after the execution of his father and brothers, we now know that he fled with his mother Maria and sister Claudia to his uncle Marius' Tuscan villa. Trained there as an assassin, he prepared to hunt down the Templars, the men behind the execution, and hunt them he did, killing them one by one until he reached their leader, Rodrigo Borgia. With the help of his uncle and the other assassins, he discovered Rodrigo's plan to open an ancient vault beneath the Vatican, supposedly leading to God himself. Ezio defeated Rodrigo, entered the vault alone, and communed with a projection of Minerva, a member of an ancient race that existed before humans. This all sounds very far-fetched when I write it out like that, now doesn't it? Fortunately, we have the Animus records to prove it, so we didn't dream it or anything, unless we're all in a dream right now. Right, weapon-wise, so the weapon wheel's changed a little bit. It's pretty similar. That's a lot slower to move around though. Right. I'm assuming I meant to leave. I don't think there's anything in here, obviously. There's a few things on the roof, but other than that... So Rodrigo has escaped, by the looks of things. Left his staff behind though. The whole floor's going down, wow. Ezio looks so confused.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Well, that is Mario.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Right, we need to climb up then. Any particular way? Hold that to use eagle vision. Perfect. Okay, I think our actual climbing point is there then, I would have suggested. So the controls are similar to before. Yeah, the controls don't look any different. Follow the highlighted path. Yeah. There we go, we're out. At least we don't have to learn a new control system, that's something.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Sounds like we're fighting our way out. So we've got a little bit on Mario now. I always try and read the database as we go. Some of it we'll know from Assassin's Creed 2, but I think it's always good to read them. So, Mario Auditory, one of several important condottieri patrolling the Tuscan countryside. Mario Auditory was a born leader. He began his military career as a 6-year-old when he played a significant role in the Florentine and Milanese conflict Battle of Anghiari. While on an expedition to Montechi with his father, he alerted the Florentine general Micheletto Attendolo, I apologise in advance for pronunciation, to the appearance of several dust clouds over the road, which signalled a surprise attack by Milanese troops. Thanks to Mario, the Milanese attack was foiled and the Florentines won the battle. Though Mario sided with Florence during Anghiari for most of his career, he defended the interests of his hometown, Montegiani, derailing Florentine attempts to seize Tuscan territory. While Mario's younger brother Giovanni moved to Florence in 1454 to pursue a career in banking, that was our father, Mario stayed at the family's villa in Montegiani, stating in a letter to Giovanni they preferred fighting like a man to filling out balance sheets. After Giovanni's death, Mario brought Ezio, Claude and Maria to the family villa and taught Ezio about the conflict between the Assassins and Templars. Ever since, Ezio and his uncle have been inseparable. So that's interesting that Mario's now become a father figure to us after losing her father.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now!
Right. Another database entry. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of these, as there were in the previous. Inspired by the architecture of Solomon's Temple, the Sistine Chapel is the most famous room in the Apostolic Palace, the Pope's Vatican residence. The chapel's famous ceiling frescoes were only begun in 1508, so no climbing against the finger of God. But the wall paintings that line the chapel, painted by Pietro Perugino, Sandro Botticelli, and Domenico Ghirlandaio, among others, are an ample consolation prize, as the Pope's personal chapel mass is frequently held inside, as are the papal conclaves which occurred after the Pope's death. The cardinals are locked inside the chapel and are not permitted to leave until a new Pope is elected. Only through smoke signals sent up a chimney to announce a new Pope can they escape. And worst of all the horrors, no cardinals, unless ill, can be attended inside, but more than one servant. That's just cruel. I love the way they write these things.
This is the voice of the devil! Turn away from them!
So we can hold circle to try and push people out of the way gently. So we just did. I'm expecting a fight, I really am.
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world. Against spiritual weakness in high places.
I'd be very surprised if we don't have to fight.
Be
All
ready
right.
to fight.
You ready to fight? We're ready.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
Not bad for an old man.
Right. Let's see if combat's got any better, shall we? I think combat's got a lot better. Straight away, I can see the difference in combat.
Good one. Impressive.
Yeah, straight away, combat is so different. Control is pretty much similar, but the way it works is so much more fluid. I actually really like that. It's just a lot more fluid than it was in Assassin's Creed 2. It's a big improvement. More guards. Oh, I didn't mean to hit Mario. I hit Mario accidentally. Sorry, Mario. Where you go, Mario? Come on. I don't know where he's going, so I'm waiting for him. I knocked him off, and obviously that slowed him down a bit. Right, we're trying to escape. Ah, I've fallen off. I didn't want to do that. Let's go, let's go. There's guards here.
I see him. Go!
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with combat being so much better. That's probably my only criticism. Well, yeah, that's a criticism I had of Assassin's Creed 2 was the combat. Okay, I've messed up. Mario's getting too far ahead as well. I hope he waits. Where is he? Thought you were climbing up, Mario. No? Mario's got himself a bit stuck. There we go, he's coming up. Where are we heading, Mario? Obviously I'm trying... Oh, we both fell off. That wasn't intentional. There's a ladder here though. Is that where we're heading? Where's he going? Right, Mario, where are we going? Come on. Following Mario is a little bit annoying. Ah, don't fall off again. Come on. Right, we're here. Are we climbing up? We are. I'm going to slow down a bit because I keep knocking Mario off because he seems to be a bit slower than us. Keep moving, Mario. I'm trying to go to the side. I don't want to obviously knock him off again. There we go.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
So we've given the Apple of Eden to Mario. Ezio seemed a bit unsure what to do with it, which was a bit weird. So this is where the villa is located. Looks like that's where we're heading back to. Have a quick look at the database entry. So, built in the 13th century by the overlords of Siena, Montegiani was actually actively involved in the defence of Tuscany against Florentine attempts to gain more territory. The front of this conflict was the Auditory family, who became the city's rulers and protectors. It was the Auditory who constructed Melegiani's famous walls, which can still be seen today. Although standing in opposition to Florentine desires, the Auditory had cordial relations with the Medici family, largely due to their collective Florentine roots. Montegiani successfully withstood attacks on Florence until in 1554 the city was betrayed. Giovannino Zetti, the keeper of the garrison and Florentine exile, was allowed to return to Florence in exchange for the keys to the city. Extraordinarily, the Auditory were allowed to continue their rule of Montegiani under Florentine leadership, showing that the Medici do not forget their friends.
Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero? Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
So Ezio's thinking the work may be done.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
Alright, let's go. The only downside to this is obviously there are optional objectives, so we are going to have to be very careful during the missions to try and complete the optionals as we go along, otherwise we'll have to go back and redo them for 100% completion, which is needed, unlike Assassin's Creed 2 where it wasn't needed. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for the optionals. But yeah, we'll try and complete as many as we can as we go, but there is always chances we mess up. It looks very similar to how we finished it when we finished upgrading, to be honest. Everyone knows us. All the shops are here, there's people out in the streets.
Good to be home.
Two of them.
I'm going slow because Mario doesn't know how to ride a horse by the looks of things.
Thanks to you.
But yeah, this is all upgraded. We did all this in Assassin's Creed 2.
It is good to be home. How is Mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you.
Ah!
I had no idea you were so famous.
Contessa of Forli. Caterina.
Is it finished then?
We met her in Assassin's Creed 2 and she was flirting quite a lot. We saved the children as well.
I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Right, Ezio's...
Tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
So Ezio's got a lot of questions to answer from everyone by the sounds of it. Let's have a little read of Claudia. The third child of Giovanni and Maria Auditory and the first girl in the family. Claudia lived a privileged childhood in Florence high society. After the murder of my words are really struggling. After the murder of Giovanni and her two brothers, all that changed. Claudia, Ezio and Maria fled to Montegiani and the safety of Uncle Mario's villa. Claudia remained in the villa, caring for the nearly comatose mother, while Ezio set off to avenge the murders. A record book recovered from by archaeologists reveals a relatively unexciting existence. Between months spent managing the villa finances, brief periods of activity were supplied by Ezio's visits, and the renovations she was able to carry out with the money brought back from his travels. Under her care the town blossomed, ushering in a new era of prosperity for Montegiani. Claudia, however, remained cut off from the world she loved. To hear of Ezio's adventures only reminds me of my own lack thereof. This is not the life I dreamed of as a child. Ezio does not understand. He treats me so delicately. I despair of ever emerging from this prison, she writes in one particularly poignant letter, dated July 1495. So Claudia felt like she was a prisoner. Whoa, okay. So we've got a few memories on the mission map now. Let's have a look. So where are we heading first? I thought we were going to head and talk to people. We don't. We've got these memories are over here. So let's head to the first one. I can't see any viewpoints on the map, which is annoying. I want to try and do viewpoints. I don't think there is any here. Inventory, what have we got? Outfits, let's have a look. We've got the Venetian cape if we want to wear. We've got a plain cape. The Medici, the Florentine noble attire. Armour of Altair, Altair's robes. Draken armour. I don't know where the Draken armour's come from. What else have we got? Items. The Key of Romulus. That's something we've obviously got to collect. Forge of Flags, we've got to collect feathers. As long as there's not 100 feathers again, we'll be okay. We've got Throwing Knives, Poison. We didn't really use poison that much previously. Bullets, which is in our Hidden Blade. Smoke Bombs, we started using them a lot more. Medicine, perfect. 2 locked. Weapons, we've got the Hidden Blade. The Notched Chiquita, which is our dagger. The Sword of Altair. And we've got our Double Blade. And our armour is currently empty. There we go. So we've got 3 missions over here. So we'll go to the first one. I think it looks like this shop. No, you can't touch them. So somewhere around here is the first memory to have a look at.
The men in this town are no better than little girls. An army should be helping me. And look, no one.
Looks like we've got to help her.
Need some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditory's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing.
I don't think she knows who we are.
Ezio Auditory himself would be impressed.
What do you know of Ezio?
Yeah, she doesn't know who we are.
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Yeah, she doesn't know who we are.
You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several.
I think he's flirting a lot with her as well.
Them when we get there.
Right, this is where we're carrying the flowers to. Fairly simple first mission. First memory. Helping a lady carry some flowers to the party that we weren't meant to know about.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Right. 2 more missions to do then. We did get a database entry that we hadn't looked at, so we are going to quickly look at that. The Villa Auditory. So constructed in 1290, the Villa Auditory is an important medieval predecessor to early Renaissance architecture. The villa's wonderful symmetry and ordered geometry were a revelation for its time. After Florentine attack in 1320 left the facade damaged, Domenico Auditory, Ezio Auditory's great-grandfather, purchased the villa, although publicly admitted to a renovation of the facade and the addition of a painting gallery. He orchestrated a complete restructuring of the interior in secret, designing his home to double as a fortress and training ground, looking out both over the city that it protects and the Tuscan plains. Domenico was more than just an architect and a warrior, he was also a skilled engineer. Recently discovered hidden compartments and rooms with mechanisms blocking entry are several unique features of the building that made it a technological marvel as well as an architectural one. Okay, let's go and do one of the other 2. The training ground looks different to Assassin's Creed 2. Looks more done up. So there's 2 memory starts over here somewhere. There's one here. Is it above us? There is a chance. No, there's a man out here. Let's go and speak to him.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Seriously?
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
We're going to go and find Mario's favourite horse. I've basically got to get near it to mount it. No. Come here. Come here, horse. It does keep stopping, but I can't seem to get on it. Come on. I swear this shouldn't be as difficult as it seems. There we go. We have got the horse.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
So Ezio seems quite pleased with himself. He seems more free. As if everything he's achieved has kind of freed him and the burden isn't there. Hello Murray, how are you? Right, we need to go up, I believe. There we go. So, there is another memory here. So we've completed Assassin's Creed 2 and this is now Brotherhood. Platinum has been achieved. So these are the guys practicing with the cannons. So these are mercenaries. So we'll have a look at the database entry. Mercenaries. Mercenaries were highly mobile in Renaissance Italy, moving from contract to contract. Professional captains called condottieri, usually paid for by cities, recruited men for a fixed amount of time. Many of the for-hire soldiers who served in Italy weren't even Italian, come from places like Germany, Switzerland and Hungary. In their perpetual struggle to dominate Italy, the Italian states hired mercenaries to wage war against their Italian neighbours, and the soldiers, many of whom had no code of honour, would often rape and sack freely. When the state that was bankrolling ran out of money, the soldiers would disband, frequently to be hired to destroy the very city they just fought to defend. Some mercenaries were honourable, fighting for a cause they believed in, but men such as these were few and far between. Where they existed, however, they were much sought after. So a lot of these database entries, they're going to sound familiar from Assassin's Creed 2, but I still like to read all of them. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. We've managed to achieve the platinum for Assassin's Creed 2 today, so that is our 6th Assassin's Creed platinum, which I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah.
So,
other than that,
these are the new cannons?
you know, usual things. Thanks for asking.
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
Yeah,
we do not want to
it's always nice to get the platinum.
It is not any trouble. I have
That's
all
the
time
plan.
in the world now.
Although we are thinking end of the month, we're going to stop the Assassin's Creed playthroughs, and I'm looking at getting the Guardians of the Galaxy game that comes out at the end of October, and we're going to have a run of that because I think that looks really good. So yeah, end of October, hoping to start Guardians of the Galaxy. That's kind of the plan at the minute.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
So the engineer's a bit lazy by the looks of it.
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons.
Don't know about that. If you're not willing to help.
Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement.
To be fair, he's got a point.
Equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine
Wrought iron murderer.
firing a cannon from your hand.
That sounds destructive. So he's basically saying the future is with rifles, basically. Which I suppose he's right. Although the future from where we are now, not so much. Well, we've escorted him back.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Are we going to try it, or they fire at the target dummies? Okay.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
That's the way to do it. It's got a bit of a kick. I'm hoping we have to use this in a mission at some point. Definitely, I missed them. How did I miss?
The aim mechanism is fine. The problem must be behind the cannon.
I think that's a little dig ass there. I missed the last shot. There we go. We're going to kill 5 targets. Get these guys. There we go. You can feel the kick on the controller. It's really weird. There we go. Number 4 done. One more set of dummies to take out. There we go. 5 out of 5.
Perfect! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
So that's the 3 memories done after coming back to the villa. So it looks like we're now heading back. Back to the villa by the looks of things. I'm assuming I can just climb down. I don't want to use the lift. I'm heading back to the villa, I'd say. So yeah, it looks like we're heading towards the party now. So yeah, those 3 separate memories we had to achieve before we could head back to the villa. Let's see what's happening inside.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo.
No!
The connection between Assassin's Creed 2 and this, and how he's explaining what happens, is quite good.
I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After
On PC, these cannons are pretty slow to use. Oh, really?
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the
I
terrible.
find it better to pass this bit while I was playing on PlayStation 3. Sometimes I wonder why I started using control on PSC so late. Yeah, I personally, I've never really gamed on a PC. I play Football Manager, but that's about it.
I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
I don't understand how people can control things with a PC.
Where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
With keyboard and mouse. For me, that's just unheard of. But that's only because I've always been used to a controller. So yeah, I can see how using a controller on PC would be a lot better.
Make excuses.
Yeah, I just can't get my head around the control system for a PC.
None of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
Yeah, is that a mistake from Ezio's part? He did spare Rodrigo.
We should discuss the future.
How much is that going to affect the
I
future?
am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
You play on PC and PlayStation. Oh, nice. You beat Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood twice. Using controllers way better. Yeah. It's just, yeah, everyone's got a personal preference, haven't they? And like I say, I think if I was gaming on PC, I think I would use a controller because I'm used to it. I suppose if you're not used to controller, keyboard may become quite natural, but yeah, without trying it myself, I can't get my head around it. I know people that do use a keyboard and mouse for a lot of games, and I just, yeah, in my mind, it doesn't work. Controller for me will always be better, but you know, you only know these things by trying. And as you say, using a controller is way better. You've learnt that. You know, you can only learn these things by trying. Right, so this is our mother. We know a little bit about her from Assassin's Creed 2, but we are going to read all the database entries anyway, because I think they're written fantastically. So tomorrow I will make torta bolognese. I leave to pick up the eggs and meat from the market, and we'll be back in time to open the bakery as the sun strikes the top of the courtyard. How privileged a life we lead. It is hard to remember on such a day that what is given may also be taken away. These are the final lines of Maria's diaries. She was born into a powerful banking family, the Mozzi. Maria is one of the most famous historical sources of the time period due to a multi-volume diary, which has been translated by several notable scholars and on display in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. Now, thanks to the Animus, we know why her diary ceased. After her husband Giovanni's arrest, during which Maria was mistreated by Florence's guards, she entered a semi-catatonic state, cared for by Ezio's sister Claudia and the Villa Auditory. She remained silent for years, until Ezio brought her a bundle of feathers he had collected during his travels, an activity that her youngest son Petruchio once engaged in, which we actually did for the Platinum in the previous. 100 feathers was a pain. Brought back to life by Ezio's gift, her temperament has been improving steadily since. So the feathers what brought her out of that catatonic state. Right, Machiavelli, we met him in Assassin's Creed 2. Unarmed prophets have always been destroyed, whereas armed prophets have succeeded. These cynical words were written by Niccolo Machiavelli, one of the greatest minds of the Renaissance. Considered a pioneer of realist philosophy, he believed that all men are evil and will act upon their vicious nature if given the chance. The third son of a Florentine attorney, Machiavelli was tutored by his father in grammar, rhetoric and Latin. In 1494 he entered government service as a clerk and an ambassador. Made a member of the Florentine Diplomatic Council, he was sent to the courts of France, Spain and Rome between 1499 and 1512. It was during this time he met Caesar. Immediately taken with a young captain general, Machiavelli wrote, "I can find no fault with him." Machiavelli followed Caesar, learning his approach to war until 1500, when he became de facto leader of the assassins. From 1500 to 1503 he settled in Rome, although little was known of his activities there. In 1503 Machiavelli was put in charge of the Florentine militia and the city's defence. He recruited citizens for the militia, preferring men who had a stake in Florence's continued success to dispassionate mercenaries. His strategy seemed to work in 1509 when Florence defeated Pisa. So yeah, he recruited people that lived in Florence because they cared. Machiavelli continued to participate in Florentine government after the Medici family were chased out. But when the Medici returned, they arrested and tortured him. He was accused of conspiring against them. Unable to find any wrongdoing, the Medici exiled Machiavelli. He retired to his estate in Santa Andrea, where he wrote his famous works The Prince, the Discourses on Livy and the Florentine Histories. Machiavelli died in 1527. His place of burial remains unknown. So Machiavelli seemed to be a pioneer. Right, I know there's a lot of database entries. You always have this when you first start a new Assassin's Creed game. There's always going to be a lot. Caterina Sforza, the main thing I remember about her from Assassin's Creed 2 is she flirted a lot with us, and we saved her children. So a countess by marriage, Caterina was notorious far before she ever arrived in Forli. Raised in the court of Milan, she received a classical education while tutored in the art of war by her father, the Duke. At court, Caterina also acquired a passion for alchemy and hunting. In 1473, when she was 10 years old, Caterina became engaged to Girolamo Riario, the Pope's nephew. They consummated the marriage when she was 14. Once in Rome, she was heralded as one of the most outgoing nobles at court, while her husband had a reputation of being one of the most ruthless. With the premature death of the Pope's brother, Girolamo gained even more power, securing the titles of Lord of Imola and Forli. When the Pope died, Luther sacked Rome, destroying Caterina's residence. Unafraid, despite being 7 months pregnant, Caterina rode on horseback to the Castel San Angelo and defended the Vatican with cannon fire and soldiers. Now that is one hell of a lady. In 1484 she moved with her family to Forli. Paid off by someone with a grievance against her husband, the Orsi brothers killed Girolamo in 1488. As a result, Caterina became the ruler of Forli and Imola. She wasted no time, winning the favour of nearby rulers, revising the tax system and training the militia herself. Although she advocated peace, when those around her were hurt, she dealt fierce vengeance, frequently killing enemies' wives and children in punishment. In 1499, Caesar, in his quest for territory, decided to return Forli to papal rule. Side note, papacy claimed ownership of most regions in Italy. These lands were lent out to rulers, but papal troops could march in and reclaim them at any point, much like libraries set out to burn down the homes of those who keep books chased out for too long. Okay, that's one way of putting it. As Caesar marched towards Caterina, she sent the Pope a friendly letter that had been rubbed with the sores of plague victims. It went downhill from there. Wow. As an assault by papal forces became inevitable, Caterina snuck out of Forli with a small company of soldiers on Christmas Day 1499 and journeyed to Montegiani seeking armed support from Ezio Auditory. So that is why she's here. I can't believe she sent a letter with the sores of plague victims. That's mad. But yeah, that is one hell of a lady. Who seems, if she always has a way of getting her own way by the sounds of it. But I think we have to go upstairs. I might be wrong. No, we are. Let's head inside. In Assassin's Creed 2, this was our mother's room. This isn't our mother's room anymore by the looks of it. So swap bedrooms around by the sounds of it. But I'd say Ezio is glad to be home. Doesn't seem everyone's agreeing with his decisions. Especially with sparing the Spaniard. But he made these choices. I've got a feeling that's Caterina. We'll find out in a second, I'm sure.
Welcome home.
Weren't we just flirting with the flower girl outside not too long ago? Doesn't seem to matter to Ezio.
Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
I don't think it's a training exercise. It's not likely to be a training exercise when he comes through your room.
Find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
Right, we are under attack. So his homecoming isn't as nice as it should have been. And we need to find Mario by the sounds of it.
It's the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Right, we have a sword at least.
Above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until
It's definitely a frantic start. You go from very calm to extremely frantic very quickly.
Uncle, be careful.
Right, we need to get to the ramparts to get to the cannons by the sounds of it. Food. I'm trying to get to the ramparts. Right, let's climb. We've lost a large knife belt. Please tell me everything we've lost. Oh, that ladder didn't work, did it? See, fortifications are going down very quickly. Man the cannon, where is it?
Signor Auditore, thank God! We must open back and leave the villagers.
Right, we've got the cannon.
The cannon, signore!
We've got to destroy these cannons as quickly as possible, allow the people to flee. City fortifications need to survive. 500 people need to get away. I think that was a double shot there. 205 people still left to get out. 190. Got to give them time to escape. Double shot again. If there is an optional objective, I don't know what it is for this one.
Save us, signore!
Trying to destroy the cannons.
Destroying us!
I wasn't expecting such a frantic start. Don't know if I'm... No, did it, there we go. Right, now what do we destroy? I've destroyed the cannons. Right, we did destroy the cannons. Got another cannon to man. Destroy the enemy cannon. Where are they? Straight ahead of us there, aren't they? There we go. Now, I've got 2 in 1, that's good. 55, 45 villagers still to get out. I think we're doing okay. In terms of the people escaping. I missed the cannon though. Fortifications are low. There we go, cannons down. Still more cannons here though. There we go, more cannons down. There's still more cannons to the left here. I can't go any more left. 25 people still need to escape. Can I see any more cannons from here? Checkpoint reached. We've got to stop the soldiers by the looks of things.
I will carry on healing.
Right, where I don't use the lift. Okay, we can get across, can't we? There we go. Okay, weapon selection, hidden blade. There we go. Assassination there. Back to sword. As I say, I think the combat in Brotherhood is so much better than it was in Assassin's Creed 2. I just feel it works a lot better. We have lost some of our equipment. Yeah, I definitely prefer the combat. There we go, that's him down. Where are we going now? Another guy.
Stop that man! Hurry!
Oh, the area's not available, hang on. Right, we need to break the defence, don't we? While in combat, press X to kick. There we go. Big guy's down. Very hectic. The gate is gone, I think. That's Mario. Mario's in trouble. They can't kill Mario, surely.
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this!
Oh, they've got the apple.
Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us. We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order.
And they've got guns.
So consider this an invitation from my family to yours.
Don't do it. They assassinated him, and we've been shot as well. Wow. That is a star and a half. So they've shot Mario, and as we were trying to get to him, we've been shot as well.
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this. Stand with me!
Cut his legs off!
We're gonna fight our way back to the villa. And we've got no armour on, that's why our health is so low. Right, another one down, let's go. Let's go.
Image to you.
That's a way to take one person down. Right, we're fighting our way back to the villa. Oh, that's Claudia. Got to save Claudia very quickly. There we go.
Get inside the sanctuary.
Follow me!
Oh, I just hit Claudia accidentally. It wasn't intentional. So when executing someone, you can actually target your next person. For an execution streak. Like that. Nice. Oh, has she run up? She's run off, hasn't she? I do love some of the moves. Some of the moves are brilliant. Right. Yeah, the execution moves are really good. Right, let's catch up with Maria, shall we? Press R1 to access the weapon. The pistol.
You are finished.
I can't shoot for some reason. I was trying to shoot, but he wouldn't let me. Why won't he let me shoot?
Drag you to hell with me.
Right, I'm gonna have to fight because it won't let me shoot. I don't want to pick him up. Come here.
Our blade fight best.
Yeah, I couldn't get the shot to work for some reason. Right, we managed to escape though. Claudia is okay.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
He's gone back to help the troops. Yeah, I find the combat a lot better. There's such a big difference. I don't know why I couldn't get the hidden gun to work just now, but the combat is so much better. I don't know, it just seems more fluid. Assassin's Creed 2, the combat just seemed a bit... It wasn't fluid in the slightest, and it just seemed really difficult to do. But this does seem better. Right, we're just going to quickly read up on the thieves. That was a thief we just saw. Renaissance thieves were usually wanderers who could vanish at the first sign of trouble, making it hard for guards to track them. Black market business in Renaissance Italy was booming. Muggings in the major cities were fairly common, as were murders. Often strollers were attacked in the dead of night, killed, robbed, and then rolled into the River Canal. Even if a thief merely stole rather than killed, the penalties if caught were often unduly harsh. Torture was common. Thieves were put in stocks and sometimes even publicly executed. In order to avoid punishment, thieves often created bonds of trust amongst each other. Each was supposed to tell the rest his dirty secrets, which meant that each thief potentially held his comrade's lives in his hands. Again, a lot of these will be familiar from Assassin's Creed 2.
Is she alright?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
Right, she's already made it down by the sounds of things. So, yeah, is that Mario's now gone then?
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
And we're leaving the villa behind. And our armour, actually, as well.
Where is
But yeah,
Mario?
combat's a lot better.
Waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse.
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma.
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Well, our mother has given us her blessing to go and stop everyone. That wound to the shoulder must be causing them an issue. Yeah. Checkpoint reached. Memory sequence 1 complete. So Ezio's in a bad way. Battle wounds trophy achieved. I'm assuming that's sequence 1 complete. Guards change shifts at dusk and dawn. Plan missions accordingly. That's not a bad tip.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
So back to modern day then. We left the modern day story as we were travelling, and they said while we're travelling, go into
Find
the
temples. I'm convinced we need to get our hands
go into
on
the
Ezio's
Animus.
Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditory Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
Still can't start the last mission I have to do for 100% sync in main game because I have one more class. That must be really frustrating, Keller. You know you've got one more to do.
The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory.
I like how they explain how the Animus of the memories will work, and why you need 100% synchronization. We didn't need that in Assassin's Creed 2, but at least now it's explained that's why it needs it.
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded his cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
It does look like the Auditory Villa after that attack by the Borgia was rebuilt at some point then, by the looks of it. But it's still standing.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
So they're trying to find the way into the vault.
This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
There is. It'd be the way they came out. Yeah, we've got to follow the Ezio. Ezio is showing us the way in. Now that's really cool.
Follow me.
I like that. The shadow
Desmond,
of Ezio.
That was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
I do enjoy Sean's sense of humour. I think it's brilliant. The writing for Sean as a character is fantastic. Right,
Why won't this turn on?
I can't see anything. Turn your torch on.
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bedded six type.
What? Desmond. I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay. After we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
Perfect. Right.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
So we can see the memory of the people running, getting out and escaping.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
So Ezio held back
They
to
escaped
secure it.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
So he feels like he's starting to lose control.
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready? Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
Looks like we're doing a bit of parkour to get over.
I can drop into the corridor below through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
Right, I think we're going the right way. There
Desmond?
she is.
More ghosts.
There's a lot
I'm
more
here,
ghosts.
okay? Stay with me.
Right, I think we're heading up. That's Claudia, isn't it?
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me.
That's one of those lifts.
How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I hate to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Oh, I've missed the jump.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
I know what I did wrong. I was meant to go to the right. There we go. Oh, I've missed it again. How have I missed it twice? So they're taking the mickey out of Desmond, putting on weight while he's in the Animus. There we go.
Up we go.
Let's go again.
Ready.
Alright, it must be getting close, I would have said.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
I shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Yeah, Desmond's obviously having a hard time to differentiate between what's present and what's not. It's quite weird to see what he's going through, trying to understand it. You know the feeling of missing a jump happened to you so many times, I know. It's frustrating when it happens. Especially when it's such a simple jump as well. I think we're going down. Yeah, it is frustrating when it happens. Okay, there's obviously a climbing point there. There's also this here. I'm assuming she can roll under it.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers...
Also not using a ladder in Assassin's Creed games until it was absolutely necessary.
Nice try.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't use ladders that often. Sometimes I do I jump somewhere, get to a point, and then realise there was a ladder. It would have been easier just to climb. But you know, I don't think hers is working. Right, we're going up.
Open.
We're going up. I know that. I can see it. But yeah, I kind of get to places and then realise I could have just used. I could have just used the ladder.
Here, but I can see a lever across the water.
But it's only after I've done it that I've realised.
Katerina Sforza, I get a swim in the toilet.
Right, so we've got to do this bit. Yeah, it's always the thing. Right, we've got to press this lever, hold any button.
I've got this one.
Okay, so she's going to jump across. I don't want to let it go while she's there.
There's another lever up ahead.
There's another lever there. Right. Well, there was a bridge. Where are we heading? I think we can climb up there. No. So I'm trying to work out. I don't want to... Am I going to have to swim? Or am I jumping? That's the question. I think I'm swimming, aren't I? I think I am. And I think what she's just lowered in the water, we can now climb
Man,
up.
it's freezing.
There we go.
Whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh.
He's got a point.
I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating.
Right, I think we're climbing up here, aren't we?
Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah.
I think that relationship between the two is quite good. The conversations they have are really good. Right, I'm assuming we drop down here. And this is the next one.
Ready?
Go for it.
There we go. Across she comes.
Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
She's got a point. She's got a point. Because we're here, she doesn't need to get wet. Right.
I got you.
Up again.
Ezio! We are on the other side! Hurry!
Ah, so there's a lot of fighting going on here. I do like reliving that story. You can see the fear as they were escaping.
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Okay. I think we're gonna try and propel her across, aren't we?
Ready?
There we go.
Made it! Let me
Well
see.
done.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Right, we can possibly make that jump, I think, now then.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
That relationship's brilliant. The conversations.
I have found an entrance.
More soldiers. Right, what's that way and what's up there? I want to see what the difference is. Right, there's something down there. What's this way?
You'd think these stairs would lead somewhere.
I know that.
Don't.
That's a locked door.
Oh, life is full of disappointments.
Okay, there is a ladder. But I can also jump. Is there a reason we would jump? Other than the fact we just can. Right, straight across. And now, I think we're climbing by the looks of things. I'm just looking to make sure there's nothing else we're meant to do. Okay, I think we're climbing up.
I'll wait
Right,
here.
we can see where the lever is.
Get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
Right, another lever.
Got it.
Thank you, Desmond.
Oh, that relationship is brilliant. Right, oh, we're heading up here. Right, this is where they led people across. So you have to drop the ledge down again for us to jump across.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Right. Can't climb up this one. There is a ladder going down. I think I'm heading down then. Where am I? I don't know. She told us to do a magic, so we've obviously got to do something. We can get to the middle. I think we definitely went the right way. I was a bit concerned we were going the wrong way for a minute. But I love how the bleeding effect actually explains why Desmond knows all this. From a confused young man to understanding how the assassins work and the skills. I just like how it's explained. I think they do that really well.
Up you go.
Up she comes.
Thanks. We make a good team.
We do. Right, she obviously needs to jump across again.
Okay.
Perfect.
Come on, Desmond, let's go.
I'm coming. Right. We're heading up.
I can see the sanctuary.
Right, we do need to keep it on time. We've got about 25 minutes of the stream left, so we do need to keep it on time. Autosave system, which I dislike, but we're going to have to live with it. So here we are.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door.
Okay, we just need to open the door that Desmond locked behind him when he came down here during the attack. The noises of the steps as well. So echoey. Right. Eagle vision.
There's something here.
Can you open the damn book?
Hmm.
You guys
there we
did
go.
it.
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
There we go then. There's obviously some secrets in the villa though, that's the thing.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? Where's that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
That's because we did.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Right, we're still in present day. Still got more to do.
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
At least Sean knows his own limitations. So we need to find circuit boxes and rewire it. There's one here. There we go. 1 of 4. Okay. Where are the others? Did say look around the villa, didn't it? I wonder if they're inside. I know we came outside. Not by the looks of it, because that's the only way down, so definitely not inside. Street lamps are on though, so there's got to be circuits somewhere. Now I could be heading the complete wrong direction. They're spotlights by the looks of it. You can see the cannon fire. Okay. Okay, there's wire here. So is that junction box down there? There we go. That is number 2. Two more to go. I'm assuming we're just going to keep looking around the town then. Well, there's wire here. There's a wire on the roof as well. Where's that go to? Wire down here. junction box over here. That's number 3. We need one more. Where's these wires lead? Okay. Trying to get a vantage point to see if we can see where it could be. There's wires on the top of the houses. There's junction box here. Perfect. And that'd be number 4. And that should be enough power to power what we need.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
Okay, checkpoint is reached. I'm assuming I'm heading back in the Animus, being my assumption. Press a button, speak to Sean quickly.
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
Sean's going to try and research what the numbers mean then.
What are we going to do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
Okay. Let's quickly speed her, and then it's back in the Animus, I'd say.
I've been busy patching new systems into Baby here. She's only gonna get better.
Is Desmond gonna be able to relive memories this time?
Matter of fact, he will.
So, I'm thinking that's it. I don't think there's anything else to do while we're here. So, my thinking is Animus time. We also need a save point in the next 10 minutes or so, really, so we can stop for the day. There we go. Trophy achieved. Sanctuary.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program.
Nice.
Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
She's opening the missions for us. So, short kill streak in... Okay. We've got to do a kill streak. So, 8 is my highest kill streak so far. These guys are quite quick at dodging. There we go. What do we get? Training completed. So I like the training. Training's quite good.
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges.
Nice.
To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
That explains about going back to get 100% synchronization.
I just want to forget.
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
Okay, that is important because I believe the mystical trophies involve leaving the machine.
As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Okay, so the first memory, as far as we left it, Ezio had fallen off his horse, he was heading to Rome.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit
and
codes
something
from the end
happened.
of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
So something else we've got to search for. Okay, before we find out what happened to Ezio, we're going to quickly read about Porta Settimana, as this is a new database entry. In the Middle Ages, the Via Recta left through this gate leading to the Tavia, to the Tiber River, port in Trastevere. It was restored at the end of the 15th century and again in 1498, when Pope Alexander VI wanted to give it more military feel. Right before Caesar marched out of the Vatican to attack Romagna and the Villa Auditory. Right, so who found us? I'm assuming it's the gunshot wound that he struggled with.
The pain will end.
Or maybe more than one.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
Our armor's been retrieved.
Man who brought me here gave me these clothes.
Si, Messere.
So Machiavelli's helped us. So although Machiavelli wasn't happy with our decision about the Spaniard, he still helps. So this is Roma in January 1500.
Roma.
Yes, or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete
Right, we haven't got much time left, so we won't be able to do too much until tomorrow morning. Sequence 2, a wilderness of tigers. Okay. Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack, then climb the church tower to locate the Mausoleo di Augusto. Do not drop below 1 health square is our side objective. Alright, hang on. So enclosing all the 7 hills of Rome, this line of city walls was built during the reigns of Emperor Aurelian and Emperor Probus from 271 to 275. It served as a deterrent against raiding clans of barbarians who liked to strike poorly defended suburbs and villages. In 545, during the Gothic War, Totila, king of the Ostrogoths, destroyed much of the walls in an attempt to reduce the Byzantines' ability to defend the city. But that's what's wrong with Goths today. Too much makeup and not enough village raising. Right, we can't drop, or there's always been loads of database entries. Evidence suggests a human presence in the area of Rome for at least 10,000 years. The mythology of early Rome tells us that the city was founded by Romulus, who was raised in the cave with his brother Remus by a she-wolf. Apparently the 2 infant boys took their nourishment from a teat. A story like that must be true, right? Archaeological evidence supports that Rome did in fact grow from pastoral settlements of Col Palatino, the future site of the Roman Forum, upon which there are several caves. Eventually the Republic of Rome was founded in 510 BCE. The successful and wealthy Republic gave birth to the Imperial Roman Empires, 27 BCE, which were sprawling territories ruled by succeeding emperors. When the Empire fell in 476 and the Roman Catholic Church took power in 756, Rome continued to both be an economic and cultural powerhouse in Europe. In the mid-14th century, Florence surpassed Rome as the epicentre of the Italian Renaissance. This irked the papacy to no end as they set about spending vast amounts of money and resources, commissioning architects and artists to create masterworks in an effort to bring the focus back to Rome. The result of this vanity-driven ambition was an unmatched creative and scientific output that is still marvelled over today. It's safe to say that Rome is, historically, one of the most important cities in Western history, and arguably the world. Right, we need to find a doctor, and we can't let our health fall below what we, below 1.
I need to find the doctor.
I can't run, because of our health, and obviously, I'm assuming we could get attacked, and that would be a bigger issue at this point. Right. Doctor's over here. I can see the doctor. Hopefully we're not going to get attacked. Alright, we've got a new database entry. I know there's quite a lot of these. Aqua Virgine? I don't know how that last word is pronounced, to be fair. Named partially for the virgin waters that flow through its channels, and a myth that 30 Roman soldiers asking for water were led by a beautiful young girl to the source springs. How the news she was a virgin is pretty self-evident. The Aqua Virgine is the most famous water source in Rome. Its springs provide the Trevi Fountain, the Villa Borghese, the north and south fountains of the Piazza Navona, and the fountains of Piazza del Popolo with their water, none of which you will get to see because they're all built in the mid-16th century. Considered to be some of the best drinking water in the world, Romans and visitors line up to fill containers from the fountains. Although after a 2007 construction accident that halted the Virgines flow temporarily and the chemical cocktail distilled daily in the Trevi Fountain to keep it clean, I stick to tea. So they actually have to put a load of stuff inside it to keep it clean. People still go and want to drink from it. Right, we'll check the Animus database of doctors. Most of this we probably know from Assassin's Creed 2. Diagrams of the human body in the printing press influenced Renaissance medicine greatly, which had in turn been influenced by Arabic medicine during the Middle Ages. By the 15th century, science had already begun its slow climb toward becoming more relevant than spirituality in the field of healthcare. However, many people stubbornly clung to old ways, visiting local mystics instead of doctors. After the plague ravaged Europe in 1350, many doctors dressed in special plague gear to treat patients. To prevent contamination, they wore a cape coated in wax and a primitive gas mask in the shape of a beak. So that's why the shape of a beak on the face has always been synonymous with doctors and healers.
Oh. Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
No, I think we're good. Right, so sprint, free climb, climb and catchback have now been restored. R1 to access the medicine wheel. There we go. We'll climb to the top of the church roof. So we've got to do next. Once we... I don't think Ezio was too happy with the doctor saying someone his age. Once we've done this, I'm assuming we'll synchronise. And once that's done, we'll probably stop for today. We shall see. So this is Trinita del Monte, best known for presiding over the Spanish steps which lead down into the Piazza di Spagna. Construction of this church was completed in the early 1500s. Both the building and surrounding areas are property of the French state, who commissioned the project in celebration of the successful invasion of Naples. A very short-lived victory. Right, I did see a soldier on the minimap, so I've got to avoid him. Ezio's still complaining about pain. Can't climb up that bit. Oh, I found a feather. I'm assuming since we should be collecting these along... There's only 10 feathers. 10. Considering there were a lot more than 10 in Assassin's Creed 2, there was 100. I'm glad there's only 10. Right, this gives us an autosave, which I think it will. This is where we'll probably have to stop. Right, the order saves kicked in. What we'll do quickly, I wonder what that bit is. Is that a fast travel point? What is that? Tunnel entrance. Oh, okay. So it even gives us a percentage on the district. Centro district. We have to rebuild Rome. I don't know anything about this at this point. These are shops, obviously, at the minute, aren't unlocked. And we have Borgia Towers. I'm assuming we take down the towers, we then unlock other things, would be my guess. So Borgia influence. Look at that. 12 Borgia Towers. So yeah, this is going to be quite different, I think. But yeah, I think we've done what we need to do. I'm going to leave. I'm going to quit now because I auto saved, and we should be able to start back here tomorrow morning. And as I say, that is everything for today. We are finishing. What can I say? We achieved so much. We got the platinum finish for Assassin's Creed 2, and we have started Brotherhood. And it's been a really good start so far. I'm enjoying the fact that combat is so different. It's definitely more free-flowing. It's a lot easier to control. So that is good. And the other controls are fairly similar. So yeah, tomorrow morning we'll carry on with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as part of the Ezio collection. So thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the views, the likes, the comments and the conversation. You've all been amazing as always. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. Hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you once again. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.